Well, hello everybody, and welcome to your language teaching and learning channel. My name is Santiago. Yes, it's been a while, but I've been doing some getting acquainted with the language learning process in different places. And I just wanted to share something with you that originally I thought that English was a difficult language to learn for many people, especially Spanish speaking people, because of the fact that the vowels, for example, we have a lot of different phonemes and the vowels have different sounds, right? For example, the letter A has an A and an A sound, whereas in Spanish it's just A, right? So that's why I thought for Spanish speakers to learn English, it was difficult because they had to get used to these different sounds of the vowels, for example. And if you've been watching my videos, you will see that I've talked about it a few times. And lately, I have been doing some traveling around and meeting people and getting acquainted with the way in which they learn a language. Basically, people learning Spanish, English speakers learning Spanish, or Spanish speakers learning English. And in particular, I wanted to mention about a friend of mine who is learning Spanish. She's a native English speaker, learning Spanish using one of those apps that you have nowadays. And for her, it's been particularly difficult to learn Spanish. She says whenever she's reading, okay, now if you've been watching my videos, I mentioned that in English, when you read, you understand, no problem, you can answer. But then when you hear or you have to repeat, then it's more difficult because we pronounce differently to what we write. And I thought Spanish would be easy, but for her, it's exactly the same problem. She's learning Spanish, and she said that when she's reading, she can answer the questions. Okay, but when she has to either repeat or she listens to the same question, she has problems with it. So I thought that finding that out was very interesting for me because I thought it was Spanish to English was the problem. But in this case, I assume it's because of the fact that she grew up, speaking English, so she got used to the different sounds. And of course, in Spanish, it's only one sound. Nevertheless, I think I would extrapolate to the different languages, and it would probably be the same, right? It's easier to understand when you are reading, not so much when you are listening. So listening, apparently, you need more practice and speaking also, right? So reading and writing would be the easiest when learning a language. So I thought that was very interesting. And another problem that she has, of course, is the articles. Okay, well, in English, when you're studying English, students have a lot of problems with the articles too, right? I go to school, I go to the bank. When do you use the? When do you use the? Etc. Etc. And then we also have a or an, well, depending on the sounds. But in Spanish, we have more, right? We have male and female, right? Un, una, or uno, el, or la. So she has a lot of problems with that too. So I thought it would be interesting to interview her, but apparently she's shy of cameras. So, but I thought I would at least share this finding with you. So apparently, reading is much easier in the other languages for most people, extrapolating, and listening and probably speaking is a little more difficult. Okay, from what I can see so far. Okay, well, they do say that Spanish is one of the more difficult languages to learn, but that could be another reason. But in any case, I thought I would share this information with you. Hopefully, she'll change her mind and then we can interview her. But if not, I'll try and find other people who we can interview and do a little more research about this language teaching and learning. So I hope this finding has been useful for you. If you have any other information regarding the matter, please make sure you post it. And well, that'll be it for now. And We'll be doing hopefully an interview pretty soon, if not an extra addition to the channel. Okay, and that's it for today, everybody. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next posting of the Language Teaching and Learning channel. Thank you very much, and take care.